Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Welcome back along to another episode of the Dairyman's Diary. My name is Frank, as always, and we are right now just finished off our first field of Second Cut Silage. It's actually not that bad. We haven't taken anything off this yet already. It was late to have fertilizer and slurry put onto it. That's why. But it's coming through pretty thick. Actually, good looking yield off this so far. It is around about. This is the second year for this grass. So yeah, it's looking like a good little field actually. Not too big at all. That would probably be looking in the region of about 6 acres. But we're going to go on. We've got another few little fields that we're going to do today, all of which are in this kind of little smaller size, really, kind of 6 to 10 acre plots. One that you can just see on the hillside over there. We're going to jump into those, and then we'll be looking good. The one, if we can get all those done today, that'll be fine. Shouldn't take us too long to do. And then we're just going to do those ones to start with. We'll get that done. Then we're going to go and try and look on to cracking on with a bit of ploughing actually. 7810 is ready to go. 7710, sorry. This is always a little tricky getting out of here. So I'd love a trailed mower, or one that lifts up behind the tractor, because that is always a little bit too tight. And not to worry, we're out. And we're going to get this all done nice and quickly today. Beautiful weather, nice and dry. We've got a good early start this morning, wasn't damp at all, so that's always good. And we'll look into, so hopefully get this baled either late tomorrow if it stays as dry, or maybe the day after there on Monday. But we will see. And then we're going to come in and start working over this field, because yeah, as you can see there, the muck's been on there for a day or two now, and it needs to get kind of worked through. Get it ploughed over there, and then we'll work that one down, and that's going to be ready to be drilled with winter barley, and probably we might look to get that done in about 4 weeks or so, I think, somewhere around that mark. Time is flying at the moment though, so it does mean that we can get all this done pretty quickly. Okay, so we're going to get into here and get our circle unfolded anyway. Wonderful, and we'll get the back motor done as well. Out you go. Stop. Motor goes down. Back motor goes down, and up we go. We'll be well. There. Man, so yeah, it's nice to get back out into the 6820, get this firing along. The 6820 loves these mowers, it pairs. Like I said, the one difference I would make with this would be if we could just get a trailed mower on the back there, because some of these, my fields, aren't the best for having, I mean, that's 4 meters wide at the back end there, and it's not the best at 4 meters trying to get through these narrow lanes, but we make the most of it where we can, that's for sure, and we'll see how we do. Otherwise, right now we are just going around get this headland done here. You can see they're quite a thick looking crop. Patchy in place, I think would be best to say about this field. The other one was better, a lot more even across the field. But what we will do is, as soon as we get this baled and cleared, we will be sticking some slurry back onto here as well. Give it a fighting shot for another cut off here, and we'll see how we get on. We did get a few more bales moved down to the new yard, all ready in anticipation for the cattle that are going to arrive next week, which is great. So they will be in and ready to go, or the first 60 will at least. And then, yes, that is all, we're very happy about that. And we're going to need a lot of silage, so that is true. We've got a little bit of the whole crop that we will be using as well, or a little bit of maize silage, so that should be good. But yeah, I'm still, if I had one concern, it's about the amount of fodder that we have at the moment. So I might be on the lookout to see if I can buy some bales in, and or if I have to, try and get a hold of find a way that I can get some more land, really, just get a little of extra silage off. What we'll do is just hide it this end over here, and we can get going properly. Perfect, and we're off again. So how are you doing anyway? I hope all is well. Do let us know down below what you're getting up to, what you're driving away. Well, as always, we have a lot of people who like to comment on here. It's always great. When I get home, I get a chance to have a quick look through. Seems like everyone is doing very well in these testing times, which is wonderful to see. As we have mentioned there, we do, because of the circumstances we're in, and we are trying to isolate a bit there, Terry is still working with us, but just very much focused on being around the yard and doing the cattle, not doing the milking. So he's doing all that. I'll do a lot of the machine work, so we do keep ourselves isolated from each other. And it's working well so far. I think the best way to put it, it is working very well. That's another thing I don't like about this more. I don't have much control for going around headlands. I always tend to want to leave a little bit, which is never ideal. I'm just going to do a little bit of touch up and tidy up here and there. But yeah, other than that, as you can see, we are flying along. Really, really good. I'm hoping that we can try and get... This field's not the best, but maybe we can get 3.5 bales to the acre. As a minimum would be good. If I can get closer to, well, it wouldn't be good, but that's the bare minimum. If I could get up to about 5 or 6, given the lack of fertilizer on here, that would be not too bad. A good yield, to give you a benchmark, good yield there, you'd be hoping to get in the region of around about 8-9. So that's where we'd be standing. So yeah, that's the hope for today. And yeah, like I say, we'll get this all built up in the next 48 hours, I should say. We are, like I say now, we're cracking into June, and it is, the weather is doing very well for our cereal crops. We're nowhere near being ready to harvest them because they are predominantly all spring crops. There is one field of winter oilseed rape that I'm going to have to go and check on soon as well, just to see where that stands. Because that's going to be the first thing and the only winter crop that we have in the ground and we need to get firing with. But it'll be good to see how that looks, for sure. Because I think we could well find ourselves getting into that in about 5, I would maybe say 4 or 5 weeks as well. So we will see there. Wonderful. We'll just do this last remaining headland. There we always do 6 times around, so we do come through with the rake. Get 3 good headlands off it. Plenty of room to turn on the baling. Mind you, that being said, once we get this headland done, there's really not going to be much left here to go at. That will be you. Okay. I think there might be a chance as well that Simulation Full Nation will be coming down to do... I know he's been doing a few live streams around here of late, so you might find... I think he mentioned something about doing that over the course of this weekend. I won't be there because we will be keeping ourselves separate, but yeah, that's definitely something that could be... You might be able to see a bit more of what's going on. It could even be today, whenever this goes out. So keep an eye out for that one. Definitely could be worthwhile. Right then, let's just get these little ends taken care of. Yeah. We'll just start over here. So I think try and keep a nice straight edge down that line. Perfect. So let me know as well if you've all started your silage wherever you are in the world. I know some of those folks up north aren't quite there. Some of them are just starting, some of them are, some of the Irish boys are well into it as well, so do let us know how you're getting on. What is coming in like as well. It's always good to see. I love catching up with it all on YouTube and seeing how you're all doing, and the various different methods that we're all using these days as well. It's always very interesting. These hills are a bit slower. They do like to test the old 68 a little bit. Come on, girl, up you get. Okay, now we're just going to get this last little triangle done. What we'll probably do, this is field number 2, like I say, we'll get this one done. We'll head on over to the other field though, but we'll probably just crack that one out because it's smaller than this one, to be honest. And it's a bit more awkward, so we'll get it done. I'll show you where we're going anyway, and then we'll probably just fly on. And we'll join you when we jump into the beast that is the 77. We'll get a little bit of ploughing done. Ploughing on the hillside is always fun. Always enough to get the pulse racing at times there. One more pass should just about do it, I reckon. You can see there's a few bits there where it's just not all that good, but what happens when you don't put a great amount of slurry on there, I suppose. So the good thing I like about these crones is that it does always leave a very flat swath and wide, so it does air it out very quickly. Allows you to be able to think about drying a little bit faster. The wilting is always a little bit faster as well. There we go, keep that one off. Don't really have to get out the cab to get moving again, which is always good. I'm gonna try and get sneak out of here. It's tight again. Oop. Easy does it. Awesome sauce. And off we go again. So we're actually just gonna go over there, over the far ridge there is where we'll be. But when you see us next, we're gonna be back coming down this road again in the 77, and we'll be onwards with some ploughing. A little bit left to do, and then we'll get that all done. Wrapped up for another year. So we will see you in just a short while. And just like that, folks, we are coming back down the hill. 77 is actually looking very resplendent today. Nice and clean. We're just going to come into the bottom. We're going to do this little bottom bootleg bit first, really. Try and get that all taken care of. Which does mean that we're going to stick on the hazards about here. Oh. Yeah, steps there. We're going to just come over to here. And this is going to be much easier to reverse it. And there's nothing. No one even knew. And now looks like a push. But yeah, like I say, we're just going to square off this bottom leg here. Plow out a bit on the hydraulics there. This will give us a better start at least. I'll need to shut the gate again though. And off we go, just like that. So like I said, we are going to plough across the way here. Last time we're going with the direction of travel for the spreading. Last time this was ploughed over, we did go up the hill, and let me tell you, it makes us all kill sing a bit. So we won't be doing that again. It's a heavy play on here as well for the most part as well, so it doesn't plough very easily. So we do need to kind of factor that in there. Just make it as easy going as possible, really. Might take a bit of breaking down, but what we're going to do is let it dry right out anyway and see if that helps break it down. Otherwise we'll just have to double pass it, I think. But we will see anyway. I should hopefully get to see what that all looks like very shortly. And up we go. It's amazing. This John Deere here has around about 7,000 hours on the clock there, and it's still going strong. The only thing that's gone on all once was I tell you, the turbo went on it before I owned it, so that was replaced. But since then, I haven't had to do it for this single thing to it, if I'm being honest there. And it still starts on the button, pulls anything like a train, and hasn't put a foot out of line really. So yeah, I can't fault this at all. It's an absolutely wonderful piece of kit. If I could have 3 of them, I absolutely would, that's for sure. Oddly enough, a lot of people must think the same because they never want to get rid of theirs either. Don't know why, but recently we've had such a problem with weeds around here, nettles and thistles in particular. You can see this lot all got sprayed off quite a while ago, but just look, it's like a forest out there. It's incredible. So hopefully that's not going to be another issue. We did get to it before the flowers had started to seed, which is good. Got the spread there a little bit. But yeah, we are hopefully by ploughing this over here, that's going to be the end of that. Looking a lot better. Yeah, right now it doesn't look too bad at all. Well, okay, so once we get this little bit done here, we will start going and making full drags, but it's just a little bit easier here right now to do it this way. It's not going to affect out the wear on the metal too much. It's not too much land to work over. So it speeds forward quite remarkably. Maybe just a couple more. Yes, that's going to be us really. That other field mowed over in about half an hour. It really isn't that big, but it'll get us a few more bales to put towards the course, and I think I won't put slurry on that one. We'll just keep it and maybe stick some of the cattle out there if we need to from the dry hedge, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like I say, after this, we're getting the last of the silage all done now. Well, the last of the second cut. So that we are ready for the arrival next week, so I will be bringing you along with that. They're all going to be delivered, I do believe, at this stage, so I don't have to kind of drive anywhere to get them. But they're going to be coming very soon, so that's very exciting. And we'll see how that looks, and there's a few things that we might still have to look into expanding or purchasing just to help out the business a bit with the new arrivals. But let's just get them in first and we'll see how we get on there. So until then though, we're going to leave it here. Thank you ever so much for watching this. It's just a very brief little update from what we're getting on with today. I hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, who very kindly agrees to host everything. What we might do actually just start to plow out the headlands as well. And we will see you next time. Until then, I have been Frank. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of A Dairyman's Diary, and we will see you all in the next one. Until then though, stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll see you later.